You might have heard the phrase that data is the new oil, which is intended to express the idea that data is very important to the new digital economy. But you can equally say it is like oil in the sense that it's dirty, it's difficult to extract, and it's very difficult to work with. And I think most organisations are in that latter place. You know, data has been a real challenge and continues to be a huge challenge for a lot of organisations because it's of poor quality, it's in lots of different silos across their business, and it's not structured for analysis in a way that can be used by, you know, the analytical community. Well, data management really is the bedrock for an analytics capability, and it's also the bedrock for an AI capability as well, even though people may not realise that. Good quality data is the foundation for everything. If you want to get a handle on your data and control it effectively, there are a number of things that you need to do. First and foremost, you need to establish ownership. So if there isn't anybody in charge of data, it's pretty unlikely that it's going to get fixed. Secondly, you need clear processes and decision-making forums in which issues with data can be raised and then addressed. Thirdly, you need to have a clear data architecture. So you need a clear understanding of how data relates to the insight objectives of your business. So what does the business want to know, and how does the data need to be structured in order to support that? You also need a set of clear checks and balances in place. Well, first and foremost, an organisation needs to have controls at the point of data entry to make sure that people don't do dumb things when entering a new customer record, for example. Secondly, you need to have controls over how data is accessed and manipulated within a data warehouse or a data lake. You don't want people changing the data structures without some understanding of what that could do to somebody else's analysis or somebody else's report. You also need to make sure that you've got a clear data architecture, but importantly that you have a design authority which keeps people in line with that data architecture as new systems are introduced or new changes are introduced throughout the organisation. And then finally, just having your documentation up to date. You know, for a lot of organisations, things happen without ever being documented, and then they're surprised down the line when nobody really understands how data is organised within the warehouse. In terms of being able to fix data and keep it of a good level of integrity, you need some organisational machinery to cope with issues when they arise. So you need a forum in which issues can be raised. You need a set of processes through which an organisation can decide whether it is going to fix something and what is the priority order in which it needs to do so. And you need processes which essentially hoover all that up and at the end of the day conclude that the problem has been resolved. What organisations often do is they hope that these things are somehow going to magically impose themselves on the organisation as and when they're needed. But the reality is, if you don't have it organised, it won't happen. What's really important for organisations is not getting all your data into one place, but having it well structured. So whether all your data is in one system, two systems, or even more, having it structured in a way that is suitable for reporting and suitable for analysis is key. A lot of organisations get excited when they create their data lake. They get all their data into one place and they're very happy and proud of that, and it is an achievement. However, it could just be a bit of a dump, and if the data in there isn't structured, it's like trying to find a crisp packet, you know, at the local rubbish tip. You know, it's incredibly difficult to find the things that you need if all the data has just been piled in one place without any structure. So, key thing is structure, structure, structure.